We're live.
Part 8, huh? You must be ready to beat the game.
I mean, we're getting close.
Part 8, huh? You must be about to release the review.
No. There's a bit of a gap between finishing recording and finishing everything else.
Yeah, it's like a week, right?
Man, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Maybe we'll make a big-ass video like this in a week. Shit.
Yeah, just become an AI channel.
No.
You just said it would be nice, and I gave you an answer.
That wouldn't be making it.
Oh, so now your turn. You're downplaying AI artists.
Yes.
Oh wow! Wow! Wow!
You know what? I can go and like. It's been a while since I checked the inspiration tab. See what they
Oh no!
Well, yeah, let's see what good hide ideas do they got for me?
Sell out! Sell out! Sell out! Oh,
Let's see. Let's see. I completed Paper Mario: The 1,000-Year Door using only bad badges. The Mario Luigi Legacy, a deep dive into the better Mario RPG.
oh.
Analyzing why Mario Luigi Paper Jam failed as a crossover concept. I don't know why it's now pivoting to Mario and Luigi.
They know what your fans want.
Oh, there's actually a couple Bug Fable ones. Why Bug Fables actually perfected the formula Nintendo abandoned in Paper Mario. Yeah. I'm not going to show it on...
You're ripping off the AI now.
I'm not going to show it on stream. Just, the generated thumbnail they have for it is just a regular ass beetle with like a crystal in front of him and like a crown in the background.
Uh-huh.
Is Bug Fables canonically linked to the original Paper Mario universe lore?
Yeah, it's in Mario's backyard.
And the evolution of Yoshi as a standalone platforming icon and sidekick legend. I don't know what impression they got that I or my audience would care about Yoshi specifically. But there we go. There was no bad badge run.
Are you playing Paper Bug Mario?
Yep.
I see.
So, last time we got to the Termite Kingdom. And now we gotta fight in their Coliseum. I should check my loadout. Okay, I already have it set to combat. Or, like, boss loadout. Might as well just go straight to the Coliseum. Excuse me. Public fisticuffs. I don't think there's going to be much fists in it. Enemies have already fought. Ooh, that's a good pool there. Okay. Let's see. I only have one roasted berries. I probably should have stocked up on. I'm gonna save that. We're probably not gonna poison this fight. So it would have been nice if he targeted me with the poison attack. What do you think of the Termite Kingdom, Marine?
I think the Termite Kingdom's pretty fun.
We got Cross and Koi.
Are you crossing him?
Hmm. I'm just gonna use this turn to heal Kabu. Okay. Kabu will revive automatically after 2 turns. So, like, I could just let him sit there while I poison V and attack with her. I could also Magic Seed and then... Ugh. Yeah, I'll just do this. And damn it, I didn't keep it. That's gonna make the next fight a little trickier. But I'm already done with Cross. Not really anything you can do. Hey, boy, even cross? No way. Unleash the primal evil. You know, we already beat this thing.
Thiva. Gonna beat her ass.
Yeah. Now, Zasp did just help us in the last fight. Now I have to fight him as well. Alright, after getting two, good pools for an extra character, we're gonna get another good one, or is it gonna be Celia? Oh, that's a good one. Alright. Now, unfortunately, I don't have any, like, small healing items. I could just use the honey drop on V, but I would have to use up her... Well, I can... It's guaranteed to use up the honey drop. And I guess I can just turn relay. Okay, so... Mathiva will be able to revive Zasp if you take him down first. But then he'll get stronger if she gets attacked, so... Assuming I keep V alive, I'm gonna be doing a lot, so I might as well just take Zasp out first. Oh no, V's been rage baited.
They rage baited you.
Well, that's not good. She's no longer poisoned. That also used up the... Great. I forget, did we test if Secret Stash would poison? Oh wait, no, it cures poison. Never mind. I'm just gonna do a normal attack right now. Oof. That healing for regarding saved me there. Okay, I could use a magic seed and then this, and that would poison. Yeah, I think that's worth it. And of course you didn't keep it. Okay. Working toss. That power-up is not gonna matter at all. Seriously, Zasp, get up!
Oh, fuck off.
It's okay, she wasted her turn doing that. I'm so scared, Zasp. Well, that was easy. Alright. Gee, I wonder what we should get. I like how we look like we're tired even though we just leveled up, so we're fully healed.
All good. I'm fine.
That's the end of Mathipa's bullshit. I mean, she's still up here, but it's basically the end of that. I believe there was supposed to be 3 fights with them, but it ended up just being 2. I forget where the other one was supposed to be. Alright. You're lacking on supplies, because Leaf would not keep any of them. Okay. Anything else? 2 that were Super Block Plus could just be a good filler one. Actually, Poison Defender, yeah. Man, as much as it would be nice to have more TP, it's just at this point, like, we're getting close to level cap, and there's still more badges I want to, or still more medals I want to put on, so it's like, more medal points, more medal points. Well, after all this time, it's time to give up the Bug Ranger plushie. Got that at the beginning of the game, and this is where it gets used. There's this one Let's Play of this game that I watched, and annoyingly, they didn't actually give her the blush. Hmm.
My brother came in to ask me something.
Yeah. Alright, we now have access to a submarine, which opens up a lot. I don't even know if we're gonna make it to the rubber prison this stream. We probably will. But we got some side quests, and then we have the last bounty boss that we can do. Yeah, that's a lot of side quests. It's time.
Time.
Really, you can't like just take them all at once, like in the Ant Kingdom. But whatever, it doesn't matter. Okay. So. Oh shit, I never turned in the bounty for the false Marnar. Let's see. Rare item wanted. Right, that one requires us to go back to Snake Mouth Den. This one, yeah. Okay. I didn't mean to go to the roof. Oh, this is the wrong building anyway. Shit. How many people got this quest and defeated enough seedlings to just instantly complete it? We need to go deliver some lunch. Yeah?
What?
You made a sound.
I did make a sound. Did you make a sound?
No. Gonna share with the class?
No.
Why not?
Because every sound I make is not an invitation. Thank you.
Fine. Keep your secrets.
Okay, Frodo.
Completely forgot
Maybe
what I
I-
need to get him. Anyways.
Honestly, this chapter needs an air purifier.
Was it just a drowsy cake? I think it was just a drowsy cake. Oh, right. It was the drowsy cake, then the candy. God damn it. It's like a bit too far ahead there. Another TP plus medal. How many of them do I have? Oh, only 2. Thought I had at least one more. Okay. I don't have bug me note on. I should have put that back on. I don't think anything here should really initiate a battle anymore. Never mind. These things still can attack. But lost woods situation here.
Got lost in the woods, Red?
In the mushroom woods, apparently.
Gonna have to get good.
Well, hey, Jess. Staying here for a bit, or? I mean, nothing too exciting's been happening yet, aside from beating up Zasp and Mathika.
Well, you can stay as long as you want, Jez, until the stream is over. Staying later than that would be weird.
I'm made of wood. Mushroom woods would then be. I mean, there's a difference between something made of wood and the woods. I don't know. Can you have woods with mushrooms?
I mean, I feel like I would say no, but if someone saw a quote-unquote forest of mushrooms, people would probably still call it one. And ultimately, the rule of linguistics is just what people call things is correct. So...
Okay. It's done. We still need to find the guy to give his lunch back. I forget exactly where he is. Is it in this room? Broken bridges, which I think this is the general area, or not quite. There he is. Let me get up there again.
I'll just crash out.
Kabu's fine.
Tempting fate with the dropping off the ledge there, huh?
I'm fine. I also don't think I can get to him this way anyway.
V stopped pretending to drop me. V, why are you dropping me? Thumb up, Zach.
Hmm. Man, I forget how I can't get up there. God damn it. Those fucking snails still able to attack me. Later, Kabu. What? How'd that happen? Okay, sure. No, that doesn't work.
Yeah.
I don't think this is correct. Hmm. I'm completely forgetting how you get up to there. Hmm.
Yo,
Hello.
Yeah.
so goes the stream.
Alright. Well, it's been a little quiet though.
Well, it does start that way.
Yeah. Trying to get up to that guy. I'm kind of forgot how you're supposed to.
Oh, yeah, I see we got Jez in the chat. Okay.
Yeah. Or is it just this and I just did it wrong? No. Was the pencil? It's just, yeah, just did it wrong both times.
Alright, haven't you played this game like 2-3 times?
2 times. This is the 3rd.
Come on, man.
Clearly, hard mode makes it harder to do regularly
Yeah.
like that.
What's happened is Red just doesn't remember how to play the game
Uh-huh.
because he's bad.
Yeah, because, you know, the exact method of getting to that guy is something I definitely kept in my memory.
You would if you were good.
Uh-huh. Like, look, B, just go slightly up. Slightly up.
You're so fucking heavy.
Maybe if you just flew yourself over and then we teleport to you because of game logic.
I mean, yeah. It's good. You can't really interact with these pencils. Like, there's that point up there. Like,
I'm say, how would you get up to that? Do you like freeze the pumpkin and jump on him to get up, or some shit?
no.
Like knock him over to there and.
Maybe I get here from a different area.
There is a pathway in up there, right, from another area.
Yeah.
You can literally see the block for it, so probably more to do with it. That's why there's a bouncer to get back up too, probably.
Like, there's that ruler that's next to him that seems like you probably knock down for easy access up there, so.
Yeah, maybe. But you just basically gotta go around to him and. Just says, I think it was the pencil IIRC.
Yeah, I tried that, it didn't work. Go up here, and...
Enable no clip.
Oh yeah, definitely. Honestly, man, I have a lot of lore books in here. You know what, I'm just gonna do this. And just go
giving
back
up.
this way. No,
Giving
I'm
up.
going back here, so I don't need to go all around everything just to get to where I want to go.
I thought you were gonna turn in the warp books.
I'll do that later.
But you just went to the mines. You were right there.
Trying to just go this way. Yeah, it was literally right here.
Hello, guy.
Here's your lunch.
Give me your lunch money, pipsqueak.
Oh, I'm scared. Alright, that's good.
Link, watch out, it's Groose and his gang of bullies.
Well, if it isn't Link.
Or should I say, Sting.
Okay, those side quests are...
Oh, I'm scared.
Right, you want me to kill Striders out in the water?
Does Groose scare you?
Nah.
What the fuck, why not? He's spooky.
The Groose is not loose.
We're not loosing the Groose.
He's not flying this the spruce grooves.
It's a good thing I
You
can
can
tunnel
totally
through
see
that.
loose.
Alright, I'll turn in the damn lore books. There. Out of my inventory. And I also need to turn in the false monarch ground because I forgot to do that last time. But first a nip. Alright, what do we get for this? Last stand medal. You know, that's not a bad one to put on V as well. God damn it, I keep getting good stuff for V. And I don't have the space to use them. Okay. So, like... So that's 4. Shit.
Hmm. Do you have any more level ups you can do, or are you stuck with what you got?
I mean, I can still get a few more. Already pretty loaded. You know, that one would also be nice. I mean, that one, you know, I can take off Bug Me Not, slap on easily.
Hmm.
Ah. Okay. Yeah, still not really anything need to get from here. Yeah. I think I am pretty up to date on medals. Hottest medals and doesn't sell freeze resistance. What a scam. Okay. You go to Defiant Route, and I believe that'll take us to Snake Mountain Den to get the item. You, that's... Right, so we need to go to Defiant Route.
I'll defy your route.
Why would you do that?
Had it coming.
What do you mean? What did I do?
Bitch.
Okay.
So how do you feel about them not selling freeze resistance, Red?
What a ripoff. Okay. We need to go talk to some edgy dude in Turnpike Kingdom.
Who says he's edgy?
He's pretty edgy.
I
I'm
think you're
saying.
I think you're discriminating.
What, do you think he's not edgy?
I think he's just found the real.
Anyways, also, while I'm here, do you have anything new? No, you don't. But more importantly, actually get the charm again. That ran out a while ago and forgot to renew it.
Red is forgetful and bad at the game.
Sure. Like, you never had a moment of forgetting to go and get, like, the curse back? And, like, that was in your door or anything?
Nope, never.
Alright. Back to Snake Mouth Den. And there it is. Got this nice little area on top of this place where so many explorers came and died.
Yeah.
Now let's dig through it. Okay. Back to the Termite Kingdom.
This isn't dead grave desecration.
It's archaeology.
The thinnest motherfucking line.
Look, it's
What about
okay
the Buggish
that
Museum? It belongs in the Buggish Museum.
it's okay that we came to your home, like destroyed your stuff, took your artifacts because we put it in a museum.
Our museum. When Indiana Jones goes, it belongs in a museum.
It's
Ooh, yikes. Ooh, Indy. Ah.
yeah, like this guy right here. You tell me he's not edgy?
Nah.
Look, even Leaf agrees.
Yeah, they're saying he's smart.
No. Okay. And you mean I can't dig here? What do you mean I can't dig in this area? Termites won't let me ruin their fucking pavement?
Wasn't someone fucking demanding the damn...
Can we see I'm side questing?
Hey, main character here, side questing.
Okay. I
Did
think
he
we
just call himself the main character? This guy.
Main character syndrome much? I'm literally the main character.
Wow.
Real presumptuous of you.
Wow, real main character syndrome you got there, Mario.
I am. This is why you're unlikable.
Indiana Jones, the #1 supporter of indie games.
Yeah. Now that's an Indiana Jones I can get behind.
What's the implication here? They take indie games and put them in a museum?
Yeah, but those are like things that can be duplicated.
Another HP core medal.
You know, Red,
They're
it
20
doesn't
bucks.
belong in a museum. It belongs on my bathroom wall. That's right. I'm gonna take the Mona Lisa and make it bathroom art.
No, it's gonna be ruined in there.
It's already ruined.
Let's just speed it up.
Come on, get it over with. If they won't restore it, we might as well ruin it. Mimi, known main character of Super Paper Mario.
I mean, she definitely thinks she is. Oh, we got a shady note. Is this game's version of the you know what?
I think so.
The tape. Oh, we can dig through here. We now have the blackest paint.
Pretty sure.
Yeah.
I played Color Splash. I don't know.
Should we really be, just giving this stuff away?
Ah, don't touch that. Don't you know what that'll do to you?
Okay. And that's basically all the cycle except this one, but we just need to kill a whole bunch of striders, which we'll about kill and do. Okay, but we could dig through the hive that's, up on a tree, so surely we would, to fall out the bottom, but, we can't do it in the termite kingdom.
I mean, it's simple. You went
100%.
out the bottom of the hive and into the ground. You drilled through the air.
That's not how it works, Kamu.
Oh, I assume you're an expert.
How much digging have you done in your life?
I know how gravity works.
Do you?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
dig down
Think
through
you
the
are.
air
Isaac
and then
Newton?
the dirt. Like, what? Dig through the hive, through the
No
air. and
man
then
who
through
was
the
wrong
dirt.
about gravity. Wait.
Let's go get our submarine.
I think I've said it before, right? But one of my favorite shit posts is the. It took until Isaac Newton for people to realize that things fall.
I mean...
Like, that is absolutely not what Isaac Newton's discovery was, but...
I mean...
His discovery is that it was a force pulling down that was causing it.
he described it in detail, especially with one of his most poignant observations being that regardless of mass, things fall at the same speed.
Which is counterintuitive when you think about it. Like from just a basic, if you weren't doing the observations properly kind of basis, if you just assumed things about it.
Well, people would say, like, well, what about the feather? But that's, surface area versus air resistance,
air.
there, right?
Yeah, if in a perfect vacuum, it would fall just as hard as anything else.
Mm-hmm. Like, well, he didn't have any vacuums to test with. He observed that mass was not a relevant factor.
Yeah, Celia's not the worst in this lineup.
Oh my god, Celia. You're, like, useful, I think.
I'm going back to thinking in many ways, so might as well just do this. We can use up the GP. She did damage! I don't think it really affected the result of the fight, but she did damage. Phew. Okay, just because you can do damage, Celia, doesn't mean I want you to appear.
But... aren't I good?
No.
I will go for dinner. I will be back.
Man, why did Newton have to invent gravity? We could be flying. Well, Goku's dead again. We're doing a rewrite video for Origami King where you make some new partners, like what you did with Sticker Star. There's not really much of a point to that. I don't really think Origami King needs that much of a rewrite, and it has, partners most of the time. Like, I guess you could come up with, like, a couple more, but, like, I don't know. Chapter 1, I suppose, is the first streamer is lacking a partner, I guess. But, like, I don't know. So it just doesn't seem like there's much of a reason to do that.
Yeah, it's like, just to, start with a partner immediately doesn't mean that it's a no partners kind of game or anything. It's like, it is a little different. It's not really a bad thing.
And, like, in terms of just the concept of, like, those videos of, like, what if this game played more like Thousand Year Door, I don't really think there's much point in continuing to do that format, because it's, I don't know. We could probably think of, like, some stuff to do, but it would mostly just be it plays like Thousand Year Door, but with, Origami King's story and such. I don't think there's nearly as much interest in that as there was with Sticker Star. Origami King is funny because it got away with messed up body horror thanks to the paper aesthetic. Yeah, it's interesting how everything comes off when you, like, the game's not even, like, subtle about it. It's like, there's this fucking monster made up of people's faces in that game, like, where you see, like, their bodies all, and their faces missing. It's like, come on. If I'm already, like, not doing one of those for Color Splash, because similarly, I don't think there's that much of a point to do so. Anything I think we could have, like, done conceptually with that, we already did with Sticker Comet. Like, the one thing for Color Splash would be to come up with new partners, and at that point, you're just making Paper Mario OCs, which, like, it was fine. But, like, and that was the most fun part of those previous videos. Maybe we'll come up with something later, but it's, there's not gonna be a full video dedicated to something like that again, at least within Paper Mario. Yeah, let's do some frost bowling. Didn't freeze either of them. Not that it matters. think I got all the Striders available, which probably won't be enough for the side quest, but we'll go and check. Making partner OCs is amazing. Probably half the reason I was doing 9% Mario fan projects with that style. Yeah, like it is fun to come up with characters in the style. And again, that was the most enjoyable parts of the of those two videos. Just the new partners, especially like Sheriff Pokeley from the Dark Prognosticus one and Char Cole from Sticker Comet. Those are my two favorites. Oh yeah, I never got that spot over there. Or dark cherries, that's useful. Damn it. Oh, okay. Put me back there. Alright, this happens now. Please, great. Human served as a strong inspiration for a Pokemon NPC OC of mine. Nice. Yeah, we were really proud of Pokeley. TP plus resist all. I like how there was one for Mathiva, but not for Zasp. I guess, them collectively count as one. Now we have this quest. Another lore book. Alright. Now, this quest, practically speaking, is probably not a good idea to do, because this character will join us in battle, and is the weakest one. And doing that quest will put them in the pool for appearing in battles with me. Although, I suppose one could make an argument that he's less useless than Celia, because he doesn't hit multiple enemies, and therefore won't mess up your ice if you, like, freeze someone in the back. Okay, I should probably stock up stuff. What does this do? It's not a bad one to hold on to. Still have 3 berry smoothies. Let's get Middle Island. Get a couple tangy berries. Ah, we finally have this character. We can buy recipes from. Buy them for 5 berries at random or everything. I don't really need to do that, I don't think. 'Cause I think all the stuff that I could be making is I've already made. What do you mean I can't dig through Metal Island? What is this bullshit? Oh, but I can dig through there. That leads to water. Like, Metal Island is just an overturned bucket. So we should have, like, went into the water and drowned there. Apparently Aspen and Mathiva are a couple, according to both the creator and the 2 creators of the game as a whole. Well, at least, Zasp's sipping led to something, although he could do a lot better. Three of those. I should make... make a bunch of these just for poison. Alright. Yeah, did I not? Did I not make one? I'm pretty sure. It was dark cherries. Wait. I thought I made one of these. Where is it?
Oh god. Sorry.
Uh, apparently I haven't. Well. It's the one that the recipe is the one that like revives multiple characters. I forget what it's called, but I'm pretty sure it's dark cherries plus the magic seed. Like I thought I made one of these. Yeah, Miracle Shake. I thought I made one of these on this playthrough before, but apparently not.
I'm back.
Yup. Just getting supplies.
He's preparing in case he sucks.
What?
Well, I don't know why it'd be in case.
Okay, what the fuck? Okay, sure, you're gonna do a hard mode playthrough and not, like, you know, prepare meals and such? Like, come on.
Well, I wasn't saying it. I wasn't saying not to prepare meals. I was just saying I don't know why it's in case you suck. You just suck.
For when you suck.
I haven't
Sorry,
seen
you're
you
right. Sorry, my
beat this on hard mode.
bad. That's okay. It has to beat hard mode on a different game anyways. You know what I mean.
One of the honey drops.
I heard Red can't even beat Paper Mario: The 1,000-Year Snore.
Where did you hear that? Because I've got video proof to the contrary.
My source is that I made it the fuck up.
Okay, so this whole game, this slot was being cleared out, and the moment we bring some termites back, there's already a whole ass arcade here.
They like their games, man.
Hello.
So brought them back with them.
Well, we could play a couple of these games. You think we should?
How you doing, Box?
I don't know. Are they harder on hard mode?
They shouldn't
Hey,
be
Box.
different at all. Might as well, you know, just, you know, do like a round of each. Let's do Flower Journey. Ben's favorite minigame.
Yeah, of course it is.
It's Flappy Bird.
Ben better watch his phone at dawn of a new day, because if he leaves it without leaves it unattended around me, I might just install Flappy Bird on there.
Can you still do
I
that?
mean, first you got to install Cookie Clicker for him. I
What's
think
up?
he'd really enjoy that one.
What's up, Red?
I mean, wasn't that like taken down like years
Yeah,
ago?
you can like download the Android executable, which I don't know if he has an Android phone, but and just install it.
But he only likes bad games.
Well, he complained an awful lot about this minigame, so, like, surely he would consider Flappy Bird bad, and therefore be right up his alley.
Oh, there we go.
What if he disliked it because it was good, and that's why he was bad at it?
You make a valid point there.
I mean, you saw how good he was at Sonic 06, despite having never played it before.
My power is that I'm only good at bad games.
So we're gonna run with the idea that every game Ben doesn't like is good, and every game he likes is bad.
Yeah.
There will be no repercussions of this line of thinking.
You do realize what his favorite movie is, right?
It's not a video game. Although he likes bad movies too, so I don't
It's
know.
Mega Piranha.
Alright, now let's play Might Knight.
Oh yeah, I forgot I was gonna change his role in Red server to the Aquamus Prime.
Alright, so we're exploring a dungeon.
Hey guys.
Hello.
Welcome to
Yeah.
the Bug Fables stream.
Nice. Oh, did you guys see that trailer
For what?
for the new Spyro game?
Yeah, it showed, like nothing.
Oh, I know, I'm just saying.
It's cool to see one exists. I didn't think they
Yeah.
would after Crash 4 underperformed.
Yeah. I do like it though. Like what? Obviously, I don't have much to say because they didn't really show anything, but
It's yet another Spyro game where the marketing seems to partly be, did you know in this one you can actually fly freely? Which has been a mechanic since the first Spyro game, but...
yeah.
Yeah, but like with no limits, maybe.
I mean, they kinda did that with the third Legend of Spyro game. And I also don't think that this is gonna be without limits. I imagine these are flight sections.
Be a flight sandbox area. That's like a
Yeah,
flight
it does seem more sandboxy than the speedways usually are, but also the later speedways got more and more sandboxy.
Yeah,
Especially in the
just
third
be the
game.
progression, you know.
Yeah, especially in the third game.
Also, my cynical joking aside, I have no problem with Spyro wanting to have more like freeform flight in it. Just, you know, kind of amusing. This has been the pattern.
And it looks like it could
Yeah.
be neat, but you know, gotta wait for more of the actual game to be shown.
See that Microsoft doesn't micro shit themselves.
Yeah, honestly, main reservation with getting it is just Microsoft and Activision.
Yeah, but I think it's a little sad that Toys for Bob died, and now they're because they killed them, and now we're making new Spyro.
Yep.
Toys for Bob did a very good job with, you know, Reignited and Crash 4. So
And there we go.
Well, you know how it is. They want to waste their money on AI, and then they realize that was a bit of a fuck up, and now they want to make games again. We can't kill a game studio so easily. At least not if it's going to actually be.
I mean, people
same
left,
people doing
so-
it. Yeah. People found other jobs. Yeah.
isn't that like that like experimental 3D platformer I posted the Toys for Bob devs? Like a month.
Which one
It
was
was like
that?
a month ago or something.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay. So here, actually, we can get new ribbons. Helper one increases damage dealt by extra allies by 1. That seems to be in a... You know, that could definitely be very helpful. But I need more tokens for that. Yeah. Alright. I think that's generally a good item loadout. So let's just get my roasted berries back. No, I don't want the big mistake. Now we gotta go beat up some bandits.
Oh, so violence is just a solution, huh?
Yeah,
What the fuck?
it's been our solution the entire time.
Wow. What the fuck's wrong with you?
Yeah, look, most of the time it's self-defense.
Oh, yeah, most time, huh?
Yeah.
Most of the time, it isn't murder.
And also, even this time, you know, he was like, stole the dude's mask.
He stole his face.
Thieves.
Yeah.
Are we doing the bandit thing again, Red?
They're literally called bandits.
And who called them bandits?
Them!
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they did.
They've been labeled as bandits by the outside world.
Harane's defending the bandits.
Just because they're part of an ethnic or racial group does not mean that they should be just called bandits.
What if they named the racial ethnic group bandits?
Well, that's pretty fucked up now, is it?
What if they named themselves that?
Who are you to judge their culture?
I'm not judging the culture. I'm judging the people who are putting this
I
shit
don't know,
on.
man. They called themselves bandits, and you're judging them. How do you know they're not just a band that loves IT? I mean, you've just been pronouncing it wrong. Not like anyone said it out loud.
Well, the guy managed to kill one of them.
Oh, there's my other two lists, Harane, by the way.
Wait a second.
Interesting.
I don't think I talked to this guy in my last recording. I don't think I came in this room doing this.
Everlasting Maya says that she's late and is upset about it.
It's alright. Mostly just been doing side quests. The most substantial thing you missed was kicking Mathaiba's ass. It's not really worth fighting these guys. Can I? No, I can't. Ow. No. Doing a side quest.
Can't believe Red's committing a war crime.
Oh yeah, what now? Look, this guy, they stole this guy's friend's mask. Like, it's really their fault that I'm killing them.
And thus, I enact maximal violence upon them.
Yeah.
Okay, Batman.
God damn it. Wait, that Axel took my food.
Ha!
Sorry.
Or yeah. Ganondorf, is that you?
Hey,
Which
Aiden.
you must be using a smash attack.
Doria!
It was only slightly tough because I refused to do better. Like, you
I'm
use
sorry,
better.
it says, hello, Red.
I already said Aiden.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you? I believe you.
Yeah, Mud is his name. What do you mean I can't do that in here? There we go. Okay. I need
Rests easy with all of his violent crimes he's done.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
they're not crimes. We are like officers of the state, you know.
Uh-huh.
Just enforcing the law, that's all.
That definitely, agrees with that logic.
These two are gay, and you can't convince me otherwise.
Otherwise.
Said you can?
Otherwise.
Yeah, where's my roasted berries? You know what? I kind of want to get that ribbon, so we're just gonna play night again.
Hmm.
You get a good amount of tokens for this one. Okay, the key's just right here. Yeah, I mean, we left off right before the Coliseum fight, which that unlocks the submarine, and you know, taking the termites back to the Ant Kingdom, you know, allows this arcade. I mean, I didn't really make like much of any progress since last stream. But just, you know, in terms of story. Oh yeah, maybe. I love the layering issues between the night potion, yeah. It's alright. Oh, here we go. Where's the exit? There it is. Okay, one more of these should hopefully be enough to get the thing I want.
Yeah, we get a conventional Paper Mario game next time. Do you think it's gonna be 6 chapters or 8? Or, I don't know, anything else?
Well, how should Origami King have again?
Origami King? Oh, 6. With that and Splash. Sticker Star technically had 6.
I don't think we should count World 6 as a full world.
Like, 6 has just been kind of the standard for the newer Paper Mario games. And while it's less chapters, they are a lot meatier.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't really, like, feel like there was a lack of, content in Origami King, but, you know, in terms of locales, yeah, it would be nice to have more.
Yeah. Although Chapter 2 of Origami King kind of double dipped.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so the termites are let into the Ant Kingdom again, finally, and first thing they do is introduce a game where you're a termite killing mostly ants.
Evil ants. The Ant Queens demand to repeal these arcade cabinets where they've released a censored version where all the ants are now wasps. Jez says those are zombie ants, though.
Oh, yeah. Depicting your people as zombie versions.
Yeah, they're, actually, it's just racist against Leaf.
And only him. Okay, helper boost. So that should make things better, especially since Mun is now in our helper pool.
Jez has said it's their headcanon that the game originally released with ants, but then through localization it got changed to zombie ants.
I don't know what this happened last time. That fucking I kept mistaking that metal for a ribbon, and I tried to just put it on Waluigi Plus is dead there. Yeah, yeah. It is in fact a medal. Is there anything I'd be willing to take off to put that on? I don't. Miracle Matter, maybe.
Cat, you keep rolling yourself into my palm,
Yeah,
pressing your lower
Miracle
spine into my hand. This must not be comfortable for you.
Okay. Now with the helper boost, the Celia will be slightly useful now. Being able to do 2 damage.
Anyway, here's all the 2 defense enemies.
Fuck! Right, so, now that I did all that, time to kill the peacock spider.
Yeah, it's really funny that this game and Paper Mario 64 both have a 2 defense problem, independent of each other. This is not a problem Thousand Year Door has.
Yeah. I mean, you know, most of the time, you have, like, ways to get around 2 defense, and this is just Celia sucks.
Well, yeah, no, I mean, there's more tools in Bug Fables than Paper Mario 64 to deal with 2 defense.
Alright, I want to place bets on who we're going to pull for the peacock spider. I mean, I know everyone's going to say Celia, but...
Celia?
We now have Mud in the pool, and he's actually weaker than Celia, although there, as I mentioned earlier, there could be an argument that he's better than Celia because of the fact that he only targets 1, and therefore he won't, like, break any ice if you, like, freeze someone in the back row.
That sounds like Coke. Wait, I didn't realize we were playing Origami King.
All right.
There's a secret behind the waterfall?
I don't believe it. No game has ever done that.
Why would they do that? No one would think to look there.
Yep. How many Paper Mario games have a secret behind a waterfall? I think Thousand Year Door has one in Feel All Key. Yeah,
Oh.
Pirate's Grotto specifically. Does 64 have any?
What waterfalls are there really even in 64?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, with flipping, you would think that Super Paper Mario would do that.
You'd think. We got Libby. Yeah, or Levi. It's, you know, not the worst.
Leave it.
But we could have done better. It's the other half of Team Celia. Alright, we got the peacock spider. It's not too bad. I'm realizing I forgot to respec my medals. So we're not as efficient as we could be.
Look at that 3 damage.
And Kabu is dead.
This isn't that bad.
Shit. Well. I guess we're already using one of the miracle shakes. Fuck.
Man, you really seem to be full of lore books again.
But
No,
you'll bring
wait, I'm looking
V
at the
out
wrong
of
screen. I'm looking at
danger.
a pause screen where it was all lore books. Sorry, looked at the wrong screen. Streams up here on my end. Okay. I can feel dumb. That's okay.
Also, I don't think I have any, like, danger stuff on the... I don't
I think
think.
this game has danger stuff.
Yeah, no. Like, okay, I could and probably should revive Kabu right now. But, like, part of me is tempted to let... No, I'll just do it. Okay, good, I kept it. That was the right move.
Skill Tread wants to know what the 2 defense problem he's talking about is. Well, nobody actually grows in damage numbers naturally through Bug Fables. So, without an additional buffs, which they're not hard to come by, 2 defense invalidates literally everyone, so there's not actually much of a difference between having an enemy at 2 defense or 3 or 4. They're pretty similar. It only really affects, like, defense piercing, but, I mean, how many people have more than 1 point of defense piercing without other buffs either? Like, yeah. It is very rare that you could do much with defense beyond 0, 1, or 2 being basically the maximum reasonable. The damage numbers are just too low in Bug Fables for higher defense to be very reasonable. It's not a huge deal. There's still plenty of ways to buff yourself. It's actually a bigger problem in 64, because if you didn't know, if an enemy has 2 defense or more in Paper Mario 64, there is quite literally nothing you can do with any partner as a reasonable strategy that will outdamage Watt, besides, I guess, a perfect tidal wave. So, if an enemy has 2 defense or higher in the original Paper Mario, Watt's basically the only valid partner. Which there are actually a good few enemies in the original Paper Mario that have 2 defense.
There was Kabu again.
Oh, it's honestly a pretty big issue in the original Paper Mario, I think. There is no reason to use anyone besides Watt for the final Bowser fight, for example, unless you want to use Bo to give her turn to Mario, which is kind of sad that the only other use for a partner is to not use them. Also, I don't love how defense piercing works in Bug Fables, and I don't love how low the damage numbers are. I don't think it leaves as much room for interesting variation or strategy when the numbers are this low. I also just like my Paper Mario game sort of RPGs to have a little more tangible growth than Bug Fables has. It's funny here that Red's doing an attack maxing strategy of doing 5 attacks per turn. In terms of the original Paper Mario, yes, Mario can pierce defense as well, but I was talking about the partners. The only viable partner, if an enemy has 2 defense or higher, is Y. Mario is out by default. There's no one you can swap him with, so it doesn't really factor into that conversation. And yeah, V can do a lot of damage stacking. I think that the thing about that, though, is that that's another way to pigeonhole you into one specific strategy. I don't think that the defense situation really allows for a lot of breadth of strategy of how to approach it. If defense piercing worked like Paper Mario, where it just ignored defense, then there would be other approaches. Oh, the partners in the original Paper Mario have a ton of problems.
Yeah.
Red Box and I have talked a lot about said problems and possible need to be addressed, I guess, beyond the initial Paper Mario 64 review.
Yeah, like I will say those first 2 videos, of the 64 and 1,000 Year Door, I don't think they're bad, and I think for the most part, I'm on point. But when it comes to the partners, yeah, I was way. There's a lot I got wrong.
It's so funny that you were a flurry defender and it still wasn't enough.
Oh yeah, like I tried to defend Flurry, but I was still a little middle of the road. No, Flurry's, like, amazing. Like, one of the like, unless you're going for, like, a specialized build, like, doing danger strats or, like, peril strats with, like, Yoshi or something, Flurry is just, like, in a casual sense, the best partner.
She is the best all-rounder and will always do well for you. She has no, like, major downside.
She's the best tank. She's the best, like, attacker, generally.
She's usually the best single-target defense pierce.
Like, single-target defense pierce while leeching the same amount of damage that she deals to like, heal herself.
Buffs.
With buffs. When you buff her attack, it buffs the amount of health she gets back. Plus, Gale Force could just wipe out all the enemies. And it, like,
with
it does,
star points.
With star points. It doesn't work 100% of the time, but it works enough of the time to be kind of busted.
Especially if you know which enemies it works on, which, by the way, is a very high chance for wizards.
Yeah, and, like, if going through the pit, she's just the best one. Like, you just delete all the enemies, like, most of the time.
She's also, and a lot of enemies in Chapter 8 are weak to Gale Force, like, as well, like, especially fire
Oh yeah,
enemies.
like the swoops, the bills.
Well, no, not the bills, because
No, the blasters aren't.
Well, yeah, I mean, but the bills have such low HP that doesn't really matter.
I understand. I'm just saying the bills are
It
weak.
saves your attacks for the bigger, other attacks for the bigger ones.
There's
maybe,
also
And also, if you use Flower Saver Peas, her attacks are dirt cheap.
the Phantom Embers or whatever the hell they're called. Maya says you forgot about the special badge.
Even Dry Bones are weak to it too.
I don't remember it.
Even Dry Bones has a good chance of being blown away.
Wait, no, not here. Wrong place. What was the middle on the island again? I forget.
I don't remember.
And another last segment. And that's a good one.
Maya doesn't remember either.
Right, well, if it's not really gonna aid my setup, then I don't feel the need to go back for it.
But Red, aren't you doing completionist run?
No.
What?
I'm playing the game and doing all the side quests and optional bosses. Speaking of which, we just finished off the bounty bosses. The only side quest we have at the moment is the Lost Books, which I'm not going to do.
Why not?
Because, like, this is not a lore story, like, run through. I already got them all and read through all of them on the normal playthrough.
Can't believe Red's being boring.
Oh, it's just dark cherries? Yeah, I could just buy more.
Yeah, Red wants to do it the boring way.
Woof.
Maya says you'll die without them, she already knows.
I have, like, one in storage. Man, like, I just beat the Peacock Spider, but without, like, respecing into my, like, boss setup. First try. You guys are still doubting me?
Yeah.
How much have I even died in this playthrough? Not a lot.
Enough.
What number is enough?
The amount of times he died.
Which is how much?
The amount of times that the red guy has died in his
Specify. Give me the exact number.
Smirks, leans into the camera. No.
Why not? Why not, you stupid bastard? Dark cherries in your inventory increases your overall attack by 1 for every dark cherry item you have. I somehow don't believe you.
What do you mean somehow? I don't think you trust your audience enough.
Oh, maybe they should be more trustworthy.
How did the red guy ever get a fan base like this?
Gonna make some more roasted berries.
I love the side content in this game.
Oh yeah. Probably the most outward and overt improvement over, like, basically every Paper Mario game.
Like,
Yeah.
there's no competition. Like, none of them can even begin to compete with this.
Like, Color Splash has good side quests, but also some problematic ones. Origami King at least trims the fat, but it doesn't have, like, still a lot of the shit this game does, so...
Yeah.
Thousand Door is the only one with real NPC-driven side quests, like, consistently.
And, like, the side quests are hit and miss, and the process of doing them is annoying.
Maya says that they're very trustworthy.
Uh-huh.
I like the troubles, but not because they're, like, amazing.
Yeah, they're hit and miss. There are some good side quests, and then other ones that's just kind of tedious, busy work.
You see, the funny thing is there's a lot of good side quests that are tedious, busy work. The problem is they are very fucking addicted to doing that.
Yeah, like, I mean, you know, the doing General White again, I would count as one of the good ones, just because it's funny and it's an opt-in. Like, as soon as you see General White on the quest board, you're like, okay, they're gonna do it again. I know they're gonna do it again, and if I do this quest, it's my fault.
Also one of the funny examples of the cancellation fee.
Okay, so, now that all that's taken care of, there's 2 things left to do. One is the Cave of Trials, which would probably approximately take 2 hours, so we're not doing it tonight. and rubber prison. So let's head on over.
Oh, Koopa Koot's not great, and frankly,
Koopa Koot's even worse than the Trouble Center.
yeah, honestly, like for all the shit the Trouble Center gets, not enough people are out here grossing Koopa Koot. Like, oh yeah, but that's the joke. Yeah, but like, do you see how much of the joke it is?
Like, with the Trouble Center, yeah, it's very flawed in how it's designed. The quests themselves are hit and miss, but you do get character interactions, you know, that builds the characters of the world, and there's, like, funny stuff, and you get decent rewards. With Koopa Koot, it's all through him, and it's, like, 1 coin rewards for, like, almost everything, with the occasional, like, star pieces in between, or, like, the
or
things...
just a card to the shitty-ass fucking coin-making games that
so it's, like,
make you money.
Like, on my average, like, you know, just casual run of Thousand Year Door, I will do a few troubles. I do not do Koopa Koot at all.
So I like the troubles. I'm willing to admit also that not all of them are great. But I typically like to route certain troubles that I do. Depends on my mood, obviously. There's some times where I'll only do like maybe 5 or 6 or so at most.
Yeah. Also, Rain, this is the NPC that you can buy the recipes from. He only appears here after the termites are brought to the Ant Kingdom, I think.
Nice.
Which is a little late, but it, you know, it's good to have it at all. Sorry, cut you off, Box.
Oh no, I was just saying, no, I like to, that's just how I do it, and typically when I do some of them, I like to route some of the troubles, that way if I know that I'm going to backtrack here later, at least I have one of them done. Like, one of the things I like to do is I like to do one of the Hooktail missions early, and then late game, especially in the remake, since it's a little bit more tolerable, is to basically after chapter 5 essentially get a trouble done while doing the side quest to get the stone for the ultra, or the up arrow for the ultra stone.
Up
arrow? Oops. Man, imagine the routing potential of the Trouble Center if you could, you know, activate more than one at a time.
Oh, it would be so much more interesting.
Yeah.
It'd be like Bug Fables. Alright, we got Wasps again. And we got Celia. And hey, would you look at that? 2 defense.
Hey. Why are you fighting white Anglo-Saxon Protestants?
What?
Wasps.
I mean, wouldn't you?
Damn.
Let's get poisoned up. Okay, Celia didn't even have a chance to be useless.
Fucking damn.
I think Bug Fables has better bosses than every Paper Mario game. Well, by default, it's better than everything other than Thousand Year Door. Now, compared to Thousand Year Door itself, that's...
Probably, it's... Like, the Bug Fables just has a healthier sense of difficulty.
Yeah, like...
There's
still some
really cool bosses, it's just...
I think they're very, at the very least, very close. I might... Honestly, I might put, like, Prince Mush and probably even the Shadow Queen above most, if not all, of Bug Fables' bosses. but I think maybe on average they're a little better
Yeah,
in Bug
I'd say
Fables.
it's an average thing where the average Bug Fables boss is better than the average Thousand Year Door boss.
Yeah, but the best of Thousand Year Door bosses, I think, still surpassed it. We got Celia again. At least he only has one defense, but this guy also guards up when you attack him.
So Celia, you're gonna be useful this time, right?
You know what, Celia? Be useful. She killed an enemy. What about final bosses? I mean, we already covered that with Shadow Queen. And there's not really any other worthy final bosses in Paper Mario.
Paper Mario has some decent ones, but... okay, by decent ones, it just means the Origami King. Let's be real.
But, okay.
But...
1, Bowser, 64. Shadow Queen, Thousand Year Door. Really good. Super Dimentio. Sticker Star. Awful. Color Splash. I know you disagree, but Origami King is like, okay.
I think it's better than okay, but...
The problem is the ring fights are just a retread of the elementals. Like, and that's like the best part of the boss fights.
I mean, I like the other phases quite a bit, and...
Yeah, they're fine. I don't dislike them. It's just I wish there
And also,
was...
in terms of presence,
I mean,
it's pretty good.
I just, you know, would have liked a unique ring phase.
I agree. It does, however, say something that the Origami King is kind of just de facto the best or second best final boss in series.
Yeah. That's a... Ugh. I don't know what happened in the boss design.
They fired the guy who made the 1,000 Year Door bosses. I don't know.
Man.
You see, what's funny is then they made 1,000 Year Door remake, and they made 2 more bosses.
And those bosses are, like, really good. It's like those 2 extra bosses in the remake, like, gives me a lot of faith in the current Paper Mario team's ability to make a game with like a similar battle system to Thousand Year Door, because like those two bosses not only are just really like cool, fun, and challenging, but they play with the mechanics, like Mush forcing you to super guard in order to like get an opening, and I know I shouldn't say what the other one is because Ray doesn't know, but that one also has another way of like changing the dynamic of the fight in like an interesting way, and it's like, okay, if these guys can just make get another chance to make a game like Thousand Year Door, they could make a really good boss. Like, I have faith that they could do it if they are allowed to do it.
Also, on the note of final bosses, I gotta say, no, I really do only like 2 of them.
Yeah, like,
there are things I like about other ones. I think that Color Splash's final boss is surprisingly decent for what it is, and Super's final boss is almost good.
Almost good. Yeah.
Almost.
Fair enough.
The problem with it is the damage scaling is whack.
Oh, it is so bad. Oh my god.
If you just have Bowser and carry, you can like literally like just repeatedly attack him and like watch him attack, and then you just win the fight so easily. It's really bad.
What should I use these metal points on? I'm one short of last stand. I could just put a super block plus, or just go to the default, the poison defender.
I don't think I need to say why Sticker Star's final boss is bad, though. No.
I think I've got a video that covers that.
And there's also plenty of other like good videos or discussions as to why it's not great.
Oh, there are so many ways to do double damage in Super Paper Mario. It's actually fucking insane. And most of them are really easy.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about the music for Super Dimension. That's probably my favorite like track in the series.
No, it's really good.
Also, forcing you to be
challenge
Mario
was
only
Super
removes
Dimension.
one layer of double damage. I'm gonna be so real.
So,
The fight would still be really easy.
The real challenge in Super Dimentio making the fight last long enough to enjoy the music.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh. Also, we got a really good, partner pool, because now she can do 6 damage now that I buffed her. Too bad these guys don't have enough health to really take advantage of that right now. It's just not worth poisoning for. Alright, let's do this.
Red, when we tell him to go back to his save file and use Thudley and a power punch on the final boss.
Well, I mean, it saves after you beat the game, so don't have a file for that.
The original Paper Mario's final Bowser fight is just a rinse repeat of him going and making himself invincible, and then you going, nuh-uh, no you, and then doing the exact same attacks on him over and over again, with only, like, 1 or 2 viable partner strategies, with a very small pool of attacks, and it goes on for, like, 12 minutes, on top of having a lot of cutscenes before and after.
Him having 2 defense just kind of, like, just cuts out most of, like, your partners, where you can... The only viable ones are, Watt and Bo, and Bo is only useful because you could give her turn to Mario.
Like, that's it. That's the
Like,
only thing Bo can do.
Those are...
Just say,
Those
Mario,
are
take
your...
another turn.
Those are your 2 strategies. Exclusively use Mario, or use Watt.
It is actually insane. And if you, honestly, you could suggest anything you think would work, and I'm going to tell you that unless you're gonna dump a fuck ton of FP into Sushi, which isn't worth it, every other option you have is just Watt, but it costs FP. Or worse. There's no badges that affect your partners, and the ones that affect Mario aren't going to significantly change the fight. There is nothing you can do with badges to make any partner that, besides those 2, viable. At all.
Yeah, I mean, the first game does not have partner badges.
The most you can do, like, in terms of attack, are to use, like... You can use D-down jump, you can power bounce, you can... I mean, obviously the defense...
Yeah, but even with D-down jump, the problem is he removes his debuffs.
No, D-down jump pierces defense.
I'm sorry, are you talking about the piercing jump thing?
Yeah.
Not the one that lowers his defense.
No, it's the... No, there is no defense lowering jump badge in that. That's 1,000
Oh, never mind. I mistook
Yeah,
that.
no, I was talking about the one that pierces defense. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, Mario's got a few options, but they're also not really that different from each other in terms of how they integrate into the fight.
There's also the hammer variants or other jump variants, but like you're only going to use the basic ones because why would I want to use a ton of FP to do the same damage when I can do the same damage with a jump for less FP?
Yeah, the Bowser fight's a glorified cutscene without the grace to at least be breezy enough to be exciting. It's just the same shit over and over again for too long.
You also can't really use your star powers either.
And even from that point, the Bowser fight is the 3rd or 4th time you're fighting Bowser with the same basic abilities. You fought him once right before you got there. With a slightly weaker version. Like, it doesn't... There is so much going against it being an actually engaging fight. Which sucks. Especially when the game finally started getting good bosses with Chapter 6 and 7.
Oh boy, poison cake.
Not recommended. You can't tell me what to do.
V loves this stuff. He's... I haven't felt well in a while.
The star powers aren't that useful in the fight, and area of attack, I mean, area of effect, he's one target.
Yeah.
There's no reason to use any AoE abilities when he's just one target. The only ability that has any value, and it's a really expensive for how much damage it does, is the Tidal Wave with Sushi. Not to mention the crazy execution barrier to make it worth it. That has been my hill to die on for a while now, to say this fight's actually kind of flawed. Like, really flawed.
So what you're saying is it's basically a war of attrition.
Yeah. I have done a lot of thinking on Paper Mario 64's final boss. And I just keep coming back with the takeaway of, wow, this is kind of messed up.
Oh, we got Mun. Sick big kick.
Yeah, and the healing Bowser does just kind of pads out an already repetitive fight to take longer. What Bowser needed was interesting abilities and moves for you to deal with.
It's Mun. Who didn't get a chance to attack.
Yeah, but like, when he uses the Star Rod, you just immediately go remove the invincibility, and it just ends up being a wasted turn for you and Bowser, and then Watt does 5 damage to him, and you just keep doing that, like, every other turn. You know? Like, oh, this is exciting, isn't it? Definitely not a game of back and forth and back and forth.
Go get him, Mun.
Yeah, it's kind of weird how a lot of your options are basically limited.
There's just nothing interesting to do against Bowser. He actively punishes experimentation. Why the fuck does he strip buffs away?
My luck with keeping items has been low lately.
I think part of the point, at least with that in the Star Rod, is Bowser is narratively supposed to be not very creative. Like, he's like a kid, where when he gets the ultimate power, he just goes, I want to be invincible, and now I'll win! You know? I just want to beat title card. If he watched the show, he would know he'd still be pretty vincible, if you ask me.
Man, I hear that in the latest season he continues to get his ass kicked.
What, really? In other news, the grass is green and the sky is blue.
Really, the show should be named Invincible.
If you need enough syllables, call it Unvincible.
Invisible.
If the show is called Invincible, why can I see it?
I don't think Bowser's also thinking in terms of I want to rule the universe. I think he's just thinking in terms of I want to beat Mario.
Wants to beat Mario, get Peach, you know. He doesn't really do anything once he gets Peach, and he just kind of sits around.
I do think it is a little limited, or a little bit of wasted potential that he doesn't do anything else with the Star Rod, though, besides just make himself invincible. Like, it's an artifact that does grant wishes, yeah, and he doesn't grant any other wishes for himself.
Okay, Zaps, you're gonna attack the guy in the front, right? Yeah, good Zasp.
Yeah, true. We should just wish for another traditional Paper Mario game.
Yeah, that's a good point about the badge build thing. I was reading the comment.
Yeah, but the old woman went and broke the fourth wall. There was nothing they could do. By all accounts, that doesn't make sense.
Well, okay, it doesn't make any sense. We got Mun. This one, I really want to waste. Not potentially waste an item. Poison? Nah, I think we're good.
You know, for all the people who think Paper Mario is like a baby RPG, maybe they only played the first one. I don't know.
I mean, Thousand Year Door can certainly be harder.
I've never understood this idea that, like, classic tradition, like, RPGs are, like, these deep experiences compared to something like Paper Mario, because, like, I've played a couple and of, like, the popular ones, and they never seem much more complicated than, like, make sure you have your buffs in the fight and then start wailing on them with your strong moves. Like, okay. There are exceptions, of course, but, like, I don't know. That's pretty status quo from what I've seen in the genre.
Just trying to see if I could, like, weaken it to the point where Mun could kill him, but nope.
I don't think Paper Mario 64's plot takes itself so seriously that I feel like my experience is inhibited by his plot not making logical sense. Characterization, our bosses being integrated into the chapter? What about it? I mean, like, I liked it when they do that.
Well, we got Celia. It's fucking cures poison. Useless.
Bug Fables devs making an entire system of poison strats to be their preferred meta. Also the Bug Fables devs with, like, a third of their healing items. Oh, the characterization for partners, though, in 64 is also really lacking. I do not have the energy to go into the Bombat rant again right now.
We'll just let you know that's his favorite.
No. Incorrect.
Incorrect buzzer.
They are in desperate need of more screen time. There is so little for them to do.
They also hardly speak.
It's always funny, people critique, the 1,000-Year Door partners by saying, once their chapter's over, they're basically done, and it's like, you look at 64, it's like, oh.
Once their chapter's over, they're basically done. People who didn't ask Flurry what she thinks about assumptions.
I mean, partners in 1,000-Year Door interact with everything. Like, they literally talk in every chapter.
I mean, most of the partners in 64 are like a decent starting point for a character, but boy oh boy do they not, like, do it.
Like, there's long periods in 64 where partners don't say anything. Like, the most dialogue any of them get after their respective chapters is in Chapter 7.
I mean, like, we've got Bo, who has an actual chapter dedicated to her that gives her some interest. And we got Goombario, who through various, like, tattle dialogue and stuff has a character we've learned about. And you quickly start to run out of interesting partners past that point.
One advantage of the lack of damage increases is that they can reuse old enemies without changing their stats and have them still be a threat.
Yeah, but I don't really like that. I understand that at least for the wasps, that's useful. But most RPGs have solved that by having new types of enemies of the same faction.
But it's just like, well, where were those guys during whatever?
You can usually frame it as, like, new developments in their military resources or something.
Even Zasp is pretty good with this buff.
I love, like, all of the TTYD partners, I'll be honest. But, like, that whole lineup is very fun. Gameplay-wise, Mouse could use some work. But...
yeah, I mean, I don't know, like, character-wise, I guess Flurry's little okay character-wise, but still kind of better than most of the 64 ones. But like, I don't know, the rest of them, I think they're all strong personalities. God damn it, Leaf, will you keep these items, please?
No.
Why not?
Because you want that.
Why don't you want that?
Because you want it.
Why not?
But you do.
Why don't you want it?
Because you do.
Why don't you want what I want?
Because fuck you.
What? Look, not on stream.
That's it. That's a bug fucker.
No. You're a bug?
You said Leaf. This was on Leaf.
Your Leaf?
I was answering for Leaf.
Leaf told you to tell me, fuck you?
Yes. Now imagine if you had a partner who was like a really fucking boring character and also was complete doo-doo in combat. Oh, if only there was a partner like that. Combat! Oh, sorry. I don't know who said that.
Should get that checked out.
Well, she's not bad. She can explode.
And she can explode. And she can explode.
What more do you want? Oh, is Colin still here?
Yeah, I'm still here. Just
Bombette would be a Torque's favorite partner. She's
Oh, probably, yeah.
3 different explosion attacks.
Yeah. Explosions!
Just kick it.
Yeah.
You know what they should have done with Leaf in this game? Made him freeze things, then freeze things again, and then freeze them again.
I mean, he does have multiple freezing moves.
Yes, I know.
They have not invented a single move for Bombette that is not the same as her prior move, but with additional targets.
Not even extra damage.
Like, Bomb is just body slam with more damage, and then from that point, it's, you want to hit more people? You wanted to hit more people.
It also doesn't help that Paracarry just has aerial versions of base attacks.
I don't understand how we ended up this way with Bombette. I also gotta say, Red, I'm really peeved about Power Bomb. What do you mean it only attacks enemies on the ground? How does that work?
It's like a Bomberman explosion, okay?
Yeah, Bobbery explodes. They managed to capture all 4 of the abilities of Bombette in half of Bobbery's kit. And then he has 2 new abilities that work differently. Even if Hold Fast is a lame move, at least it's new.
I think currently Waluigi Plus does more damage than Leaf. Got a interesting platforming challenge right here. It's slightly awkward, but it's alright.
I have to hear one more spring sound.
I could go back and do it again.
Ah! I don't really care much for the badge variants in 64, I just would prefer to have badge stacking. I think badge stacking is a much more elegant solution for doing the same thing. Although, you should be able to choose which variant of the badge you're using when you're badge stacking, like a lot of Thousand Year Door mods let you do. But I don't badge stack often enough for that to, like, come up for me.
For me, I was thinking about it. I think the best boss in 64 is the Anti-God Squad.
Yes, but it's not exactly a boss?
I mean, yeah, it's optional, but like, it's
Well, no, but it's not even, not just because it's optional, it's just a group of powerful enemies in a fight. It's not really like...
Yes, but it also encourages you to use your kit.
Yeah.
In an interesting way.
It's just kind of like a special encounter in the same sense that, like, early game special encounters are, just with harder enemies.
Yeah.
Still more interesting than some actual bosses are in the game. I won't deny.
Also, that is a good point. They brought up having 2 shock moves.
Oh, 64 has plenty of redundant moves in it, but, like, Bombette is the guilty party of just, what the hell is this? And you can have, like, 1 or 2 moves that do similar things, but, like, more powerful. But, like, it shouldn't be their kit.
Okay, so funny thing about this room, in my my last recorded playthrough, I forgot that you could raise these, and I found this before I found the computer, so I had to get through while dodging these boulders. It was not a great time. What the fuck?
You can hear the Wasp battle theme a lot, huh?
Yeah.
It's Wasp time. my issues with bosses, I mean, almost all, in 64, you mean? Because, like, in 64, like, almost every boss in the game is just kind of pathetic and usually gets defeated by a very simple and exploitable strategy. Not exactly a lot of room for interesting strategies against, say, Kenshi Koopa when you could just send him to sleep and then smack his tail or something.
Yeah. Man, this room's a lot easier when you activate the thing that makes it that the boulders don't hit you. Okay.
Yeah, no, like, literally, Lava Piranha is Spark Mandrill Syndrome. It is so bad.
Yeah.
The thing is, most bosses in 64 are like that. If anyone found Huff and Puff, like, wah, he's too hard. Yeah, he's like the first boss that isn't, like, falling over because you did the one simple trick that doctors hate.
And hey, he's one of the best bosses in the game.
Wow, crazy.
It's been a while since I rewatched my Paper Mario 64 video. I don't really remember much of what I said about the bosses.
Red going, wow, I think I was too nice on them.
Probably. Like, I remember some broad strokes, like bringing up that a lot of them can be stun locked easily.
I don't know if you've played Mega Man X, the original.
I know about Sparkman.
Oh, no, I was talking to Skittletread who asked about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But in Mega Man X, the original, there is a boss called Spark Mandrill. Bosses in Mega Man tend to have weaknesses to other boss weapons. You get new weapons when you beat bosses. Spark Mandrill's weakness is the Ice Shot, but rather than just taking like extra damage to it or it having a novel effect on him, it just freezes him in place, and then you can just shoot him again, and shoot him again, and shoot him again, and this keeps going until he just dies. So Spark Mandrill Syndrome is usually the term to use to describe when you give something a weakness, but that weakness is not just like the usual degree of, oh no, it's easier to kill me. It's like, yeah, they're done. You've won the fight as soon as it started, because you used the super funny cheese thing. I don't know. Paper Mario 64 does that a lot.
I don't know what he expects to accomplish down there. A lot, apparently. Really? That's supposed to unbury them. Even if it didn't do any damage, shouldn't that have unburied them?
And yeah, usually it's when bosses are weak to specific partners, but there are exceptions. And most of those bosses have super exploitable weaknesses. And even a general guy where it's a little more spread out, he's just too frail to do anything. Most of his phases can be wiped out really fucking fast, and they can't really do anything to you.
This is, am I just unable to,
He has low HP. I think he has
Can't
like
swap
30.
to Leaf.
But it didn't work. I tried that.
Weird.
Okay, now he's back out. Was concerned that if he wasn't gonna emerge, I wouldn't be able to beat him.
Yeah.
The Master at least isn't, like, super exploitable, if I remember.
I
I mean, the
if
biggest
you-
thing is using Zap Tap to invalidate his
That's
combo attacks.
true. That is true.
He still does a lot of damage with one hit, but yeah, you don't get the multi-hits.
Then again, chill out kind of neuters a
We
lot.
got Mun.
I would qualify chill out as well. Because it just lowers their attack to where it's so easy to just neuter any offense they can do to you.
You know the Veggie Tales allow us to introduce ourselves meme? It's that, but it's all of the status effects of Paper Mario 64 that are just stun.
You mean all but shrink?
Basically, yeah.
Now, see,
That's what makes them good.
you see, Mun managed to hurt that guy. I was kind of hoping I'd introduce him to one for him to get the kill, but he hurt him.
The stuns are what makes them good.
Well, at least the status effects were good in 64, unlike Thousand Year Door.
Look, Mun has won 100% of the fights he's been in. Okay?
Can you say that? I think there's room for improvement on Thousand Year status effects, but they are fucking vastly better than 64's.
Also, what do you think of partners getting injured?
Lame. Not very fun.
It also doesn't really come up that often.
If it came up more often, it would be annoying.
Alright, we're almost done with the prison.
I hate partners having health bars. Meh. How dare they make partners have more interesting integration with the enemy attacks than just, well, I guess they can't move now. Imagine if V and Leaf didn't have health bars.
But it makes it harder.
You know the guy who did the if Bug Fables was Sticker Star or like Color Splash?
Yeah.
Yeah, he should do one for 64.
I don't remember if we get an opportunity.
But Harain, if Leaf and V didn't have health bars like 64, it would make them hard. It would make the game hard.
They make the game stupid. There are so few ways I can think of that I would rather play the original Paper Mario over Thousand Year Door. I felt this way since I was a kid, but it's gotten only worse over time as I've gotten older. I just don't really care as much about the original Paper Mario in comparison. It's cool. It's not even a bad game remotely. It's just any reason I would think of to play it, I'd rather play Thousand Year Door. So I don't know. Hi, KG.
Hello.
Oh, no, I absolutely give Paper Mario 64 credit for all the things it accomplished and came up with. I just...
Yeah, she was over here. Damn.
It exists in the shadow of its successor for me, so I can't just feel very compelled to want to play it.
You know, considering the head start the Lost King had, why did it take him so long to get to this store? B, you're supposed to poison up before you attack it.
Oh, the exploration of Bug Fables is very good. Hello. How you doing?
That was who doing?
Someone connected.
Me, sorry. I didn't know my mic. I'm here.
Ugh, alright.
Wait,
Time
it's fine.
for Ultimax Tank. The strongest boss of the game with a tank.
Did you beat him now, Red?
Hitting it really hard.
I don't know if you can do it.
I got Levi for this. I like how the cannonballs just kind of ricochet off of you. You know, we're putting B out in front.
I think Yoshi's Island influenced Paper Mario 64 like a lot.
Look at this fucking damage I'm getting out on him. Fucking 2 turns. He's... Who would win? One battle tank or a boomerang?
Excuse me, a beamerang?
Are you right? Well, oh, and then double the XP. Holy shit.
Truly, the amount of experience points a boss this challenging is worth.
God damn. That was disgusting.
Yeah, man, imagine if Sonic never went to 3D and Sonic Adventure remained an RPG.
Well, we are now about to enter the final chapter. Do we? Yeah. I think we're just supposed to. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, man, imagine if the Banjo series never actually happened and it remained an RPG. What's with these 3D platformers starting as RPGs?
All right. Well, we finished the rubber prison and did a bunch of side stuff and finished the bounty bosses. So I think this was pretty eventful, and it is a good place to stop. Next week, we'll probably not be going into the Giant's Lair because there's the trials that we need to do, and there's probably some other side quest stuff. So yeah, next time gonna do the trials, and then we'll figure out what more to do from there. Probably not the Giant's Lair, but I mean, if there's enough time, maybe we could do a little bit. Yeah, Pit of Trials. So I think maximum 3 more streams. Probably only really 2 more streams. It depends on how much the post-game stuff. Well, I guess it depends on how much time is left after beating the game, if we'll do the post-game bosses in that same stream. But for now, yeah, that's still a couple streams away, so... Yep, that's it. See you guys next week. Anyone have any last words?
No?
I am all out of last words.
Happy Pride.
See
Long
ya.
Gay Bowser?
No, that's at the end of June.
But-
bad you are.
Just say Happy Pride like a normal person.
Zach doesn't accept Bowser's sexuality.
He's bisexual.
Yeah.
Alright.